Hi everyone, my name's Bindi. Welcome to Puddinwood Avenue. Firstly, let me just say thank you very much to all of my subscribers. I have a couple new ones since my last video even. And thank you if you haven't subscribed. Thank you for joining me today. So today I want to talk about what I have been making in the last week or so. No, the last week. My last one was Monday. So I've kind of been off track and not working on all of my projects that I was going to work on this week. So my green and purple round Nautilus blanket, my blue circular into square blanket, I don't have to think of a name for that, and my poncho. I really wanted to get my poncho done this week, but I haven't. I've been distracted. It's for a good cause, I promise. So on Tuesday, so the last video I did was Monday. On Tuesday, I was down in Cairns and I was waiting for a couple of appointments. And while I was waiting for my appointments, I had a very, very good friend of mine, hi Belinda, send me a message from her sister-in-law asking if we could help her with a charity called Miracle Babies. Miracle Babies, they what they're wanting us to do at the moment is to crochet some beanies for the preemie babies down in the hospital down in Brisbane. And I went, hey, look, I'm in Spotlight, let's buy some yarn, sure. It's really funny though, because what I've made is stuff that I had at home. It's not stuff that I bought for the project. You know, when you see it, you gotta buy it, it's beautiful. Buying yarn and making things with yarn are two totally different hobbies. You know that, right? If you don't, you'll know it shortly. So, what the project is to make some beanies for the premature babies. So, Belle sent me the pattern, and there was two, one for small size and one for a medium size. So I thought, sure, I'll give that a go. Let's do that. So I did buy a skein of yarn, and while I was waiting for my appointments, there goes the dogs, waiting for them to bark. There we go. So while I was waiting for one of my appointments, I made a beanie with the yarn I bought. The yarn I bought was yellow. And one of the requirements is not to use yellow yarn. I didn't read that part of the pattern. I just saw the pattern, looked at what type of yarn I needed, what size hook I needed. I had the size hook in the car, and so I bought some yarn. And the one I bought was yellow. It's beautiful, soft yellow, and I can't remember what it is. But when I do my this is what I bought at Spotlight video, I'll show you what it is. So I made it up. And they're so cute, the beanies are so cute. It's a really, really simple pattern. And I'm actually I'm waiting to hear back from Miracle Babies to see if I can do a tutorial, or at very least share the pattern so that more people can help out with this worthwhile cause. So I made it, and oh my God, it was so cute. And then all of a sudden I realized, hang on, this has actually got to go on a baby. And then I was sad. But then I'm happy again because at least I'm trying to help. So I used some Diramore's DK anti-pilling yarn. It's beautiful, it's really, really soft. And I have just been sitting here at nighttime and I've been crocheting. So I've got a really good reason why I have been working on my whips. I've been making these beanies instead. So this is, and I've made all these beanies and I haven't sewn any ends in yet. You'd think I'd know by now. So this is the beanie. Isn't that just beautiful? It is so cute. This is the medium size though. This is the small pattern. Wow. Now I have little hands. That's the size of my palm. That's the small. So of course these beautiful preemie babies and their parents need all the help, love and support that we can give them. So if I can do this to help others, that's my job, right? So I've made a ton of, so I've used a whole skein of the pink. Let me just grab them. That's so cute. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the little ones in pink. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pink medium size. And that was using 1 skein of yarn, so pretty good going. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far of the blue medium. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the blue small. And I get a couple more out of the skein that I'm working on at the moment. I also want to do a white, because there's a little bit left of the pink, and there'll be a little bit left of the blue. And so I thought I could make some white ones and have a couple of the white ones with the pink stripe or a blue stripe in it to use up all of the yarn. So that's what I've been doing mostly this week. I did make one in the little bit of leftover Dearmore's, not Dearmore's, that's what I made them out of the Stylecraft DK yarn that we were using last week for scarves and beanies. So there's another one. And so that's been my main thing this week. I really wanted to get my poncho done, but you know, preemie babies over myself. I think that's fair enough. So the other thing I have completed this week is my beautiful mother-in-law is going to turn 90 in a couple of weeks' time. So she is very much loves a cup of tea. So I bought this little tiny teapot. It's a 1-person teapot, and I did a crocheted the tea cozy for it. So this was quite simple to do. It's actually the pattern as you work along. This is from Bella Coco. And so the puff flowers that are on the top, and then I just made some curly cues just for decoration on the top. Where was I going? It's actually made for a bigger, a normal size teapot. So I adjusted it slightly. If I ever did it again, I'd probably make this not so many chain across here, but that's pretty cute, right? So I made that. And I also made, this is going to make my eye twitch, I also made a little trivet to put on it, okay? This part here is annoying me. That looks great like that, right? All right, so I made that as well. It's all out of the same yarn. It's called Venture Yarn from, it's a maker brand, so that's Lincraft. That's Lincraft's own brand. It's just acrylic. And I actually researched because I wasn't sure, because sometimes acrylic, if you put it on hot things, will melt. And so I had to check and make sure, and everything that I read and researched said acrylic is fine to use for tea cozies and things like that. And as long as it's, you know, if it's going to be something boiling hot, so you wouldn't put a saucepan straight off the stove onto an acrylic, because it'll melt. But as for teapot wise, absolutely fine. So that is 2 more finished objects. So my little teapot, and it's quite cute when it sits on, let's not get the Gumby corner. It's quite cute when it sits on top of its trivet. And the other thing that I have I've literally started it today, is a pattern from Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. Now Jennifer is amazing. So I talked last time about Crystal from Bag a Day. She has, I'm almost certain she's up to 1,000 tutorials on her website. Hello, Lula girl. And she is my go-to. If I want to find something, Bag a Day is where I go to first. But my other huge YouTube channel that I follow is Cinnamon Stitches. Her name is Jennifer. I love Jennifer. I feel like she's in America, I'm in Australia. I've never met her, probably never will, but I feel like she's my bestie. She shares her story, her ups and downs, never complains. She's always like, she's just beautiful. And she makes things, tutorials and great yarn reviews. She's very heavily involved with Premier Yarns. Premier Yarn is really quite hard to find in Australia, I have found. But her project at the moment, her latest thing is she's making a boho bag. So what she's doing is making 3 big granny squares. And so that's what I've started today. my grade 2s, I was doing this in front of my grade 2s, standing up in front of the classroom, and they're like, wow, Miss Bindy, you're amazing. I love working with little kids because every time you show them something, they've never seen it before and they think you're amazing, right? So I'm going to make 3 of these, and Jennifer's just put out a tutorial for the, so if you go and have a look at her YouTube channel, and I'll link it below in the description. Yeah, 3 panels. Jennifer puts a lining in it. I might have to get some help with that because I hate sewing with a passion. And then crochet the handle across the top. So that's another work in progress. So yeah, oh my gosh, another one. But I love doing granny squares, so I'm gonna do this. I'm actually making this out of Lion brand Comfy Cotton Blend. I actually purchased this straight off lionbrand.com. I don't quite remember why I bought it, and I have another one over there in a red color. This one is called Ocean Breeze. Yep, Ocean Breeze. So it's pretty. It's really, really soft. I'm gonna have to do a review on it because working it up, there's a few issues. But anyhow, I think as a bag it's gonna turn out lovely. I think too, I might just see how it goes. I'll make this one with the hook size that I'm using, because this says it's a number 3 weight yarn, which it probably is. It's not quite thick enough to be a number 4, and so it recommends using a 4.5 mil hook, and I've done a 5.5 mil, and now I've got this much worked up. I'm a little concerned about the size of the holes in the square. If I line it, it won't be a problem, but if I don't line it, it might be an issue. It might be okay for a market bag. I'll see what happens. So I was planning on making a bag out of the blue and maybe another bag out of the red one. And if I make another one, I think I'll go down to the 4.5 mil that the yarn recommends. So there are my works. And oh, here's my other dog. Hello, Maynard. I'm sitting in the kitchen today, so they're both. I'm gonna have a look. Say hi, Maynard. Hi Maynard. He's my big, beautiful red-nosed bull Arab. All right, so that's what I've been working on this week. What have you been working on this week? Have you got any projects on the go? Have you seen anything that you thought, oh, I might try that? If you have, please tell me below. Is there anything on here that you'd like more information about? I will, like I said, try and get permission from Miracle Babies for the beanies, because if you can spare, literally, it takes 5 minutes, not even to make that. The pattern is so simple and easy, and if I can help more people to help Miracle Babies, I will. So like I said, I'm just waiting for permission. Oh, I just dropped one. All right, so thank you very much for joining me today. Please hit that like button on the way out. Just helps algorithms and things, and also lets me know too whether you like what you see, if you want me to have more of this type of content. And don't forget to subscribe as well, and hit that notification bell. When you hit that notification bell, it gives you a notification, obviously, of when I release my next video, and you won't miss out anything. All right, thank you very much. Check out Bag a Day, check out Bella Coco, and definitely check out Cinnamon Stitches. 3 amazing websites, YouTube channels, and thank you for joining me today, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Thanks again for watching. Click the like button if you like what you've seen today, and leave a comment below. Have I inspired you to have a go at your own project? Remember to click on the subscribe icon, and also the notification bell so you'll know when I post my next video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.